film, I believe, in a few years will be obsolete, if it isn't obsolete already. As a result, you can, as I say, it's easier to make a motion picture today than at any previous time. It is, however, unfortunate that it is more difficult to get a full distribution of your films, of your pictures. That is because the major studios in the United States, at least, and I believe most of the rest of the world, dominate theatrical distribution to the extent that very few independent films play in theaters. Today, you will play primarily on television, whether it's over-the-air television or cable television, also through DVDs, and I think we're approaching the time when the internet will be your main means of distribution. I've recently started my own internet channel called Corman's Drive-In, which is a word that you may not know, but drive-in theaters were open-air theaters in the United States that were very popular, and my films played there a great deal. So I chose the name Corman's Drive-In. So I think you all can look heavily to the internet for the distribution of your films. At any rate, I'll be happy to take any questions and we can see where the conversation goes. Am I doing this right? No, I don't think it is. This is correct. Yeah. Yes. All right.
I have a question.
Если можно, я задам первый вопрос. Мистер Корман, вас без преувеличения можно назвать человеком, благодаря которому многие известные режиссеры, которые определяют историю и современность кино, стали известными. Да? То есть вы, по сути, открыли там, Джека Николсона, Роберта Де Ниро, первый фильм, который Фрэнсис Форд Коппола работал с вами. И даже если говорить о постсоветском пространстве, Тимур Бекмамбетов, с которым мы тоже общались посредством скайпа, вы стали первым западным продюсером, который заказал ему фильм, да, и вот, собственно говоря, вы начали с ним работать, и после этого, и вот, скажем так, международная карьера и опыт вот, как бы получил признание и как бы стал возможным. А скажите, какой у вас, собственно, есть технология или секрет, как вы находите молодые таланты? Вот это интуиция, да, или это какой-то метод? То есть как вы понимаете, что человек, с которым вы общаетесь, это правильный человек, это тот человек, который вот достоин того, чтобы его заметили, с ним работали, и он оправдает ваши ожидания.
You never know for certain. William Goldman, an Academy Award-winning screenwriter, once wrote about Hollywood, "Nobody knows anything." Now, that's not necessarily correct, but I think you should say nobody knows everything. We all know something, but we don't know the full picture. So therefore, I can't say that I can pick talent automatically, but the way I function, I look for three things. First, intelligence. I have never met a successful writer, director, or producer who is not intelligent. The second is the willingness and the ability to work hard. Motion picture production is often thought of as very glamorous, and it is indeed, but it is also very hard work. You have to be ready to work very hard. The third element is the most difficult, and and that is the creative. I look for someone who is creative. Very often, it will be someone like Francis Coppola or Jonathan Demme or Ron Howard, who has worked with me, or James Cameron, who has worked with me in a lesser capacity, and as they do good work, I promote them. Other times, it's people I have not worked with, but whose work I've seen and I think is very good, such as Martin Scorsese and Timur here from Kazakhstan originally. The creativity is the most difficult to judge.
Спасибо. Пожалуйста, кто первый, кто начнет?